So while you guys were suiting up, Vasquez went ahead and actually just rented you guys a car that'll hold everybody. Rami is staying behind. He is not participating this time.
Can I drive?
Good. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God, did she rent it from Enterprise?
Yes.
Nice. I know how to drive. Do you know how to drive?
Yes.
The drive skill?
Oh, does it? No.
I do.
I actually
got
have
zero.
zero in drive. Interesting.
Oh, we all can drive.
But
Sweet.
is it drive or is it like?
It's drive. Yeah, the drive skill is driving land vehicles.
Oh, okay.
It drives land vehicles. Flyer is atmospheric vehicles, and space and pilot is spaceships.
Okay, well maybe I don't
Wanna drive?
I'm still sort of letting the medicine take its toll. Perhaps one of you
Reasonable.
should take the drive.
I don't mind.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, Squid's at the
Yeah.
wheel.
So Vasquez plugs it into the onboard GPS, where to go. But she does pull it back a little bit and says, we're going to want to stop here, and then we'll just walk the rest of the way just so that we don't spook anyone, just in case. She put her big old briefcase in when you see it more up close, like the briefcase is probably about a good 4 feet long, and it is at least 8 inches thick. It's like a case.
Does it, the way she carrying it, does it look like it's solid or that there's something inside
There's
it?
something inside it.
Okay.
She is carrying it very effortlessly, though.
Gotcha.
And she puts it into the trunk, and then...
But it's not like a solid thing. Like the briefcase itself isn't what
It will
she's...
open. Yeah.
It will open
It'll
and she
open.
will remove something from
She
it.
will remove something in due time.
So Vasquez, what's in that awesome case of yours?
I'll show you guys pretty soon.
Ominous. Okay.
Is it a
Now's
pocket
the time for
nuke?
discretion, apparently.
It is not. Those I can't get.
Well, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no nukes. I know how these bounty things work. You're supposed to take them alive for more money.
Typically, you also want the city to still be there.
Yeah, it's the other reason too. This place has been my home, unfortunately, the last couple of weeks. So
Better that than a crater.
So exactly. So yeah, she points it. It's like a little like scenic like hiking path that like parking lot she takes you to. But there's like it branches out, so there's one that actually would be like a legitimate hiking path if you wanted to go hiking, and then the other way, she says, you can see it follows the same path on the GPS. It's like for folks that could just walk from like this motel to get to this hiking path and go from there. It's not far. It's like half a mile, so won't take too terribly long. And she's going to lead the way since she seems to know where she's going.
So she's in the front seat.
She's in the front when you get out of the car. She's in the back seat when you guys
this is
are
our
driving.
destination. We've parked.
Yes, you've parked now. Nothing happened on the drive there. Nice and uneventful. So yeah, she gets out of the car, and then as you guys are walking through this, it's a lightly wooded path. You don't see anyone, which led credence to the information that this area was supposed to be like a tourist trap kind of spot, but they built it just a little too far out to make it useful, and so it's used for people to hide. But as you get closer to it, you can kind of see like the outline, because it's still pretty early. It's only like 2 o'clock in the afternoon at this point. You can kind of see like the outline of the building through the trees. You got a little bit more to go. You can see like where the path opens up to another parking lot looking area. She steps off into the woods a little bit and then sets her big ol' briefcase down and then unlatches it, but then doesn't open it all the way. There's still something in the middle. And then she gets up and says, just in case.
She says, just in case.
I gotta reiterate what the captain said. That's super ominous.
Yeah, I know. Not my first rodeo, this one.
All right.
It's her second rodeo.
At least. This might even be her 4th rodeo.
We found a good spot for a rodeo earlier.
So,
Oh God.
you guys did, that's right. So yeah, she proceeds to now take you the rest of the way to it. And you could tell at one point, like any time you've seen like an old crappy hotel, you know, at one point this place was nice. Not anymore. There's a couple, you can tell like the doors are all mismatched. So they've clearly been broken. Yeah, they've been broken and replaced, but not from like the same retailer or the same time. It's a wooden building though, which is a little odd since almost everything else is made out of metal. At the very least, it's designed to look like wood or something like that, but you can tell it's an actual wooden building. Probably 30 rooms.
Wow.
But
From
Matt,
what century?
like you would assume, like looking at the style of this, it was trying to be quaint, so it would have been like a 20th century kind of thing. Was the vibe they were going for?
Okay.
To really step in their version of stepping away from technology to go back to the late 20th century.
I personally love it. Anything gaudy and
so-
tacky.
We need to buy hats.
Yes. Yeah, we'll get hats.
There's
You-
a gift shop.
You don't want
We'll
to buy.
stop by before
You
we
don't want to
okay.
buy him from this gift shop. Trust me. I know which room he's supposed to be in, so only because he told me what the room was. She walks up. It's on the first, so it's like a 3 level building. It's 10 rooms per floor. The room she goes to is on the first floor, and with her prosthetic arm, it's her right arm, by the way, she knocks on the door. No sound. No response after about 10 seconds.
Is there any way out from the back? Windows or anything?
No, there's no bathroom windows in these ones. I stayed here for like a day and then I left.
And what floor are we on?
First floor. You're on the ground.
You're sure he's in this room?
It's the room he told me, room 7.
Astrid say it's housekeeping.
Okay. Yeah. Can I knock? Housekeeping.
Another 10 seconds go by, no answer.
Can I jiggle the doorknob?
It is locked.
Can I try to lockpick it?
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
don't
say.
Do you have like stealth or anything like that?
I'm pretty sure she does.
I have 1 in stealth.
Make a intelligence stealth roll. Difficulty of 9.
Okay, tricky.
Because it's an old lock.
You said intelligence.
Intelligence and stealth.
12.
Wow.
Nice.
And then 13.
Oh, that's
14.
before the.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I'm rolling really good.
That's 5. Yeah, I mean, you've never dealt with a lock like this before, but comes right open.
Wow.
Nice.
Probably wasn't the right skill to apply, but yeah, who cares? It's for fun. So
Made for a great moment.
yeah, door pops right on open. Vasquez is impressed.
I'm
and
impressed.
I'm gonna draw my pistol.
I'm
Yeah, I
in.
was gonna say I have my snub pistol out and I'm staying back a few paces.
I'm inwardly impressed, but I don't
you don't
let
show
anyone
it.
know.
It's like, wow, look at me.
Make a flat endurance roll, please.
Whoa.
Okay.
Great.
11.
Damn, yeah, you're really good at keeping
doing?
that
I don't
composed.
know. It's the dice. Look, I'm not lying.
No,
I believe you. The endurance roll was to see if you were keeping yourself composed inside and not
I was
showing
like,
it.
what
It wasn't
happened when she opened the door?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a booby trap.
Yeah, I
No,
thought it
not a
was
booby
gonna,
trap.
like-
That would have been all of you.
Like
Fair.
jump roll inside.
So when the door is unlocked, yeah, do you want to roll on in?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna screw it up. Oh, I don't even have to roll for it.
Well, now that you said it, make a dex roll.
Athletics? Or
Jeez, 11 flat plus 2. 13.
We're gonna get like some really like consequential rolls later.
I was gonna say, it's like, wait a minute.
This is gonna
These are basically rolls that don't matter.
right, and then when it does, yeah, this is bad.
Yep. Yeah, you roll in. Vasquez is even more impressed now.
We really aren't gonna get rid of her. She's gonna live with us.
Now Vasquez just walk in at this point. She doesn't do anything
it's
fancy.
clearly he's not here.
Doesn't
What if
look
he
like it.
was? What if he's in the bathroom?
So the room is a mess. Clearly it is. It just takes off. When he changes clothes, he just takes off the clothes he had on, throws them on the floor, and grabs a fresh pair. Then eventually takes them out to the laundry at some point. There's papers kind of scattered around all over the place, and there is a suspicious-looking crate near the corner on the side of the bed. It's just one bed. It's a single queen bedroom or king bedroom, and there's a room that leads off. There's a door, probably the bathroom, and then there's a kitchenette as well.
Is the bathroom door closed?
It is open.
Okay, he's not in there, or is he in there?
You gotta look.
Yeah.
He's not in there.
Are there any like food or drinks like Something like if there's like a coffee that might not be warm anymore to show that he hasn't been here in a while or something like that.
Make an investigate intelligence check.
Oh, investigate. Do I have that? I do. 7.
Okay. Yeah, you find there's a cup of coffee in the sink. It's warm.
Okay.
But it is not, hasn't cooled down all the way yet.
Wow.
Okay. Can I try to open the crate?
Sure. I want that to be.
Well, is it like stuck? Is it like nailed in?
Well, it's not made of wood, it's made of metal. Yeah,
Oh.
you find the latch that opens it up. You can open it up, no problem.
What's in there?
Drugs.
Okay.
And it's all like neatly, like they're like in little like foil packets. Probably easily 100 of those things in there, at least.
Certainly wasn't expecting unexpected guests.
Yeah.
He wasn't making any
His
effort to hide
stash is
it.
right. His stash is still here.
The fact that that's here means we could lay wait in ambush.
Exactly. I agree with that. He's gonna come back here.
Should someone wait
In the hallway.
outside
Let us
to
know.
alert the inside people?
Who would
Is
look?
there any sign of like struggle or like,
Nope.
did he look like he left in a hurry?
Nope, nothing like that.
He's just a messy dude.
Yeah.
He's probably just at
Mojo
lunch.
costume.
He's like me. I just don't sell drugs. Disclaimer,
That's good.
I'm not a drug dealer.
Don't do-
That's what they all say.
Who
That's
among
what a
us
drug
would look
dealer
the
would
least
say.
suspicious lounging in the hallway?
Me?
I don't know.
Definitely not Vasquez.
Maybe
probably,
Commander?
Probably one of the two of us.
I
Yeah.
think I'm
Master.
wearing a flak jacket under my cloth jacket. I don't know.
I have my suit on, so unless somebody's paying super close attention, it might not look like armor.
It's true. You guys had to pick them.
Who will do it?
Let's see.
I'll do it.
You want to do it?
Yeah,
All right. You want to wait outside? You'll radio us, or not radio. You'll communicate with us.
we'll do.
Cool. Thank you. All right.
Cool.
Ambush ready. Should we all hide in the room or something? Or I guess we'll.
The
hide
four
in
of you.
The bathroom.
It's a reasonably sized room. I mean, the bathroom wouldn't fit all of you.
Can
Well, we could
I?
have 2 people in the hallway. I could wait further down the hallway and in the
That makes sense.
lobby.
If we
think we
rate, if we have one person at each end of the hallway, there's no way to flee without passing.
True. All right. All right. Well, you wait
What-
closer to the door. I'll
what are
wait
the
to the
chances
other.
that we could get a room and just have somebody kind of keep an eye through the, like, I don't know if there's like a peephole or a viewfinder or something that looks out.
It'd be hard because it's all facing out, so there's
Okay.
no like room across because it's all open
Gotcha.
air. It's an outdoor
It's a motel.
motel. Yeah,
Oh, motel
Well, so there's
style.
not really a hallway to block either, but we
No.
could be on
Right.
either side of the
you could
door.
be still a lookout. You know what this dude looks like.
Yeah, so I could be further afield, and you could be
Okay.
close to the door.
Okay.
yeah, there's chairs and stuff you guys
Yeah.
can sit on too. So
So you wait on one end of the hallway. Is someone else waiting on the other end?
There's
No,
not a
if
hallway.
if
it's like a
not
motel on the
if it's-
outside.
If it's just outside, then
Yes.
it's going to be suspicious if there's multiple people
Yeah,
outside
so-
waiting. So let's just have one person out.
That's
He'll
fine.
wait close, and I'll sit on this Adirondack chair and try to look reclined.
Okay.
Vasquez says she's going to wait in the room.
Yes, the 3 of them should wait in the room
Yeah. I'll wait.
for ambushing and restraining purposes.
Sounds good.
All right. So you guys are all in position. How hidden? Because we're gonna do this separately. How hidden are the two of you trying to be?
I am not hiding.
You're not hiding at all.
I am doing my best to look unimposing.
Education streetwise roll from you.
Okay.
And
How's
I was
rolling
just
street
trying to,
wise?
yes, look like a guest lounging on a chair.
Let's see what.
11.
Perfect. Yeah, you can blend in, no problem.
Nice.
You make a.
I don't have streetwise.
That's good.
I thought you did have streetwise. My bad.
do.
Oh, okay.
That's why it was that.
Do you have stealth, Paul?
No.
No.
I'm like, I don't think I have anything good for this.
He did so well. I will just say your role is just a flat intelligence roll. Like you're just kind of miming Squid,
Okay.
and because he did such a good
Yes,
job.
learning. All right, just +2.
Yep.
8.
Okay, that's enough. You guys both blend in, no problem. Are you two just going to be standing in the room? Are you going to be like crouched behind the counter? One of you hiding in the John?
Ew. I'll be crouching
Okay.
behind the cabinet.
How about you?
And then in the entrance to the room, I'd like Vasquez to be not completely visible when she walks in.
Or when this dude walks in.
When Jackson walks in.
So like hiding like behind, like next to the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so as soon as he walks in,
Grab him.
make sure you close the door or whatever. Make sure he doesn't escape. And I'll be sitting off to the side, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Jackson," as soon as he walks in.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, so Vasquez takes a post up against the wall. She crosses her arms and just leans back.
Yes.
You're not sure how comfortable that looks with whatever the hell it is that is hiding underneath her coat.
But she looks cool.
And she just sits and waits. And you guys are going to be there for a while. 2 hours in, though, your communication device goes off. You get an email buzz.
Uh-oh.
You turned it on silent.
Is it Raul?
It is Raul.
Oh, God.
He has no information for you. He has no idea.
Did I ever hear from the space police?
They haven't gotten back to you yet.
Did you lock the door that you locked? Lockpicked.
I didn't say I did. Is it locked?
Oh yeah.
Well, you had the interruption, so if you want to say that at any point, just roll a d6 for me.
6?
Yes. You were able to remind her about that.
Of like, by the way, remember to lock the door behind us because it was locked when we came.
Okay, so I lock the door?
Yeah, just
Okay.
it's easy. You don't have to do anything. It's a deadbolt. So, okay. So you got the door locked back up, and another hour goes by, and then the two of you keeping your lookout. You guys are also bored to shit at this point, but you do see a car pull up, and a guy gets out of the car, and he matches the photograph description.
So just a quiet little. The eagle has landed. The eagle has landed. Squid, pass the word.
Birdie's in the hole.
Copy that.
Oh my God.
Vasquez just sighs dramatically. And yeah, you guys see him approach room 7, because I think it's the number I said this room was, and approaches the door. You guys hear on the inside the jiggling, of the key in there. It's later now. It's about 6 o'clock at this point. And the door unlocks. The door opens up. He's looking down because just how things are. When you're unlocking your door, you look down. He's looking down. He pulls the key out. He closes the door. His back is now facing you. He turned the correct way, so he didn't see Vasquez very obviously sitting against the wall.
Serial killer is like behind him.
Yeah. Scary.
As he walks in, I want to move towards the door so that if he tries to bolt,
Sure.
he has got to go past.
Yeah, easy. So his back is still facing you. He closes the door. He locks it up. And then he turns around. You said you were just sitting.
I'm just sitting.
And he sees you and it's like, the fuck are you?
Hi, Jackson.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Like, look, did you get the wrong room? Like, what the hell is going on here? And that's the point when Vasquez finally acts and just kind of puts her hand on her human hand on his shoulder.
I stand up. I can take you in warm, or I can take you in cold.
Jeez.
I'm holding back a giggle.
Don't mess with the
How many fuckers are here?
Just come with us without a fuss. And we...
Did you mean for that
I really didn't. This is my first bounty hunt.
This is all happening in character, by the way.
Oh no, no.
What the fuck, bounty hunters?
Why did I open my mouth?
And he... Wow. Yeah, it's never good when the DM says
Kablam.
and he says, oh wow. You guys don't get an opportunity to react to this because he rolled too well. Actually, Vasquez is the only one who could react to it. That's a bad roll.
Also bad DM sound.
That was a bad roll from Vasquez and a really good roll from Jackson.
Too good. We broke in too well.
No, not like that. He was fumbling with something, and then he drops his own, phone basically onto the floor. But you guys can see because it lands, conveniently lands screen side up. That it just says help on it.
That's it?
That's all it says. It was a message that got sent out, and it successfully.
All right, I run
went
up and I
out.
pistol whip him in the face.
Okay. Make a melee strength roll. You don't get your sword bonus, of course, because you're hitting them with a gun, but you only have a penalty, so you're good.
6.
You hit him. It doesn't hurt. I mean, it stuns him. It doesn't deal any damage though, because you always need an 8 on those rolls because you're up close and personal. But you do smack him, and he's like, "Oh, what the fuck, dude!"
Damn it, Vasquez! Can you knock him out, please?
Wait, while he's stunned, can I restrain him? Just restrain.
No, just knock him out. Knock him out.
It'll be easier when he's knocked out.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
Oh, she redeemed herself a little there. She really redeemed herself on that one. She just cold cocks him in the head with her prosthetic fist.
Oh, the metal one.
And he's out.
Okay, let's bring him in the car.
Okay. Well, remember the car is not at the hotel, so you do have to get through the woods. As you guys leave, this place is so seedy that no one bats an eye at you dragging this guy out of the hotel room unconscious.
Oh wait, can I pick up his phone?
Yeah.
Okay, I pick up his phone.
Okay.
And can I text the number?
Sure.
And I say, I stubbed my toe. Ha 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 ha.
What's the code?
To open the phone.
Oh.
No, that's open the phone.
Response.
The response is what's the code?
God. Can I recon the room really quick to see if I see any clues?
Make an intelligence recon check. Difficulty's gonna be 10 though. Just because you're panicking.
Okay. Well, I do have 1 in recon.
Okay.
Nice.
And +1 in intellect.
So at least I have a +2.
9. So cool.
No, there's no way to push that one, unfortunately. No, you think you see something that looks like it might be, but you don't know if it's the right word or not. You can certainly try.
To guess?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll guess.
Okay. And we're going to leave this to actual legitimate chance.
Oh my gosh, he's
got
holding a
something.
quarter.
I am going to flip a coin. I thought
That's a
about
really
using
high
this
chance.
one, but this one's really
power coin?
unbalanced.
What is that?
That doubloon.
Yeah, it's a power coin, but it's hollow
Oh,
on
yes,
the
I
bottom,
love
so it's not balanced right. It almost always lands heads. So heads, it's the right code. Tails is the wrong code. I'm gonna step back
A
from my
very
mic.
lucky chance.
Wow.
Which one was good?
Tats.
Wow.
What was the word you found?
Peacock.
All right. I guess you're right, boss. Don't do that again.
Okay, I don't respond. But I do take his phone still.
Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, you guys drag him back to the car. No problem. Are you putting him in the back seat? We'll say you restrained him in the woods because that's not suspicious looking.
No more suspicious than dragging him unconscious out of the hotel.
Before we left, I would go back and lock the door.
Smart.
Do we want to get rid of the drugs?
I was going to leave the drugs and thought we could maybe tell the authorities to come claim them. Is that stupid? Would they not do that?
I mean, they
I don't think
would,
that's stupid.
but I don't want.
I don't want to carry them around. That doesn't.
I
look
definitely don't
good.
want to carry them around. I thought we'd just destroy them.
It's a whole crate. It's a big metal crate. I thought we
Light a
just.
fire, close the door.
This is a whole hotel. I
You don't
was
have
just
to light
going
a fire
to.
in there.
I was just going to lock the door and be like, and maybe tell the. I don't know if I want to tell the front desk person, but tell
No,
the
don't do that.
authorities of like it's in room 7. We could
That's-
follow this up with him later when we drop him off.
Perfect. Do you tell us
Yeah.
that you took the phone?
Yeah.
Hey, can I see it real quick?
Yeah.
I just want to check it to make sure there's no like tracking.
There is.
Can I turn that off or turn it to make it look like we're somewhere else?
You can turn it off.
Does that turn off the tracking?
It will.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're still in the woods, so now we can go
Why
on.
don't we leave it here with the drugs and just have them come collect it? Because I don't want them to know where we're taking them.
No, well, the drugs are at the back of the hotel.
We're in the woods now. We just
Oh.
restrained him.
That's fair. We'll leave it here in the woods.
Just leave it in the woods? Okay. Well, I threw him off our trail.
thinking.
Whoever
You
he
fooled the
texted.
referee. Or you thwarted him.
You did. I'm actually really impressed.
We've done this
'Cause-
before.
It's very much in Squid's character to
Yeah,
be like,
absolutely. It's very much in Astrid's character to not think about
I did not
that.
think about that. I did not think
I
about
didn't think
that.
about
I
it
did.
either.
As soon as she said it, that was the first thought that went through my head. I was like, okay, cool. I want to kill these fuckers.
And we're driving back.
But I threw him off our trail.
You did. You at least stopped the. Well, as you guys finally load him up into the car, you do see. You get him in just in time as two. As two motorcycles kind of roar past, and you can see they pull off to where the motel was.
Oh. Don't be suspicious.
Being
Suspicious.
But you're at your car, so you're far enough away that you don't have to worry about too much. As long as you don't be suspicious, you'll be all right.
don't be suspicious.
Yeah, don't be suspicious.
Don't.
And yeah, so he's tied up. You've got him in the back of the car. And where would you like to take him?
You said we could probably turn him in local.
Yeah, you can turn him into local authorities on this one.
We'll just head straight there, unless anybody has any
Yeah.
reason not to.
No, you're driving, right?
That's right.
So, yeah, it's a smooth drive back. No problems whatsoever there.
He's knocked out the whole time?
He wakes back up
Oh, okay.
and he starts trying to bargain. You know, it's like, I'll give you all my stash. You can sell it yourself. Just let me go. Don't turn me into the cops. I don't want to go back to jail.
Well, you should not have been selling a massive amount of drugs.
I mean, I gotta make my money somehow, man.
You were also pretty sloppy about it.
Bro,
It did
wash
not
the
take us
dishes.
long. All the bars knew what you were doing. You were thrown out frequently from some saloon. It just seems like
Yeah, the coolest bar ever.
pretty obvious.
Pretty cool.
Starship Saloon is pretty cool.
I'm sure if you give up your boss's name to the authorities, they might cut you a
That's
deal.
true. Your
That's
supplier.
true, yes. We'll get our bounty either way.
Hey, out of curiosity, do you, when you meet with your boss or supplier, what do they drive in on?
Motorcycle. Well, the crew is on bikes, or motorcycles, and then the boss man, like, he's got a car kind of like this.
Looks suspiciously at Vasquez. Go on.
Vasquez is like, this is a rental.
That's fair.
From Enterprise.
There was also 5 of us. It's the only car that would fit all of us.
Valid.
But no, the boss, he usually has more of like, his is longer than this though. He's more like limousine type.
Gotcha. Do the rest of your crew have access to your room?
No, they'll probably. I mean, I don't know how long it was out for, but I mean, they probably have gotten their way in by now.
We could have destroyed those drugs.
Where were you coming from?
So I was coming back from. Well, I was gonna go into the Starship Saloon today, but the Brutus was definitely looking around a bit more, so I left and came back here. I thought about going to Nexus, but I changed my mind.
Why'd you change your mind?
Brutus weirded me out. Have you seen him?
Yeah. He's a cool dude.
He's a big guy.
Well, like Astrid said, just give up your supplier to the authorities and your years will be cut, I'm sure.
He starts hyperventilating a little bit at the thought process of that. But yeah, because Squid got rid of the tracker, you guys make it to the police station, no problem.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Oh, that could have been a problem.
That would've
we,
been a
we
gunfight.
dodged it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
it would have been a car foo fight. But
Oh, I wanted
Oh,
a car
cool.
food fight.
That would
Oh,
have been
sorry.
cool.
I didn't mean to rob you guys of a cool scene.
no, I applaud ingenuity on something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you guys make it to the police station. They look a little shocked when because so the guy at the desk is like, this guy would always just disappear. Like we would get contacted by the clubs and everything, but he would they just couldn't ever keep their grip on him. So good job, guys. Real good job.
Doing our job.
So I guess you probably want the bounty that's on him. So
Yeah, that'd be great.
Michael did say these were the more low tier
Yeah.
kind of dudes, but he was worth, or mid tier, he was worth. Sorry, I'm doing mental math in my head and is not my strong suit. Because I wanted to roll, determining on how much property damage you guys were going to do, and you did none. So he is worth 580,000 credits
What?
total. So
Yes.
it's not for each of you.
Right,
right,
five
Yeah.
of us.
You will split it between
With
the-
Vasquez, I assume.
Yeah, we got
all
you.
5.
Yeah.
Absolutely got to give
So-
Vasquez her due.
I think for easier math, though, I'll just round it up to 600,000 because that's
Perfect.
way easier than adding a random integer into the equation. So we'll say 600,000 credits split 5 ways is
120.
yep.
120K each?
That's
Oh
pretty high.
my gosh. We should be bounty hunters more often.
Oh, you saw the Space Police ship.
Yeah.
Do you say that in character?
If you said that in character, then yes.
Yeah.
You saw the space police ship.
Vasquez kind of tilts her head quizzically when you say that. Doesn't say anything though, but she does react when you say that.
What are you thinking, Vasquez? Why?
What?
Why are you giving that? Why are you giving us that look?
Because I met them too.
Huh. That's weird.
Because you what?
Yeah, I met them
Yes, they're a
with
delight.
my other crew.
Your other crew.
Yeah, before I left. That's why I got dropped off here. Was the closest planet.
Why'd you leave?
Did they abandon you?
No, I asked to be differences of some opinions, but I asked to be left here. I just kind of hoped I would found a way off the planet faster than I did. It just
Really small galaxy.
didn't.
Well, and
Truly.
this is a long shot, but that was one of our tasks here on this planet that I remember the name of and don't have to. Bambador. And by chance, have you or you officers heard of a man named Carey in these parts?
Plenty of carries. Do you got anything specific?
I don't know. Astrid, do you know other things about Carey from the black box?
Do I? Do I remember?
Don't think we do.
No,
You didn't
Back
have
in my mind.
you didn't have the photos yet, but because it took longer to get that information than you thought. Because you were also requested a list of syndicate members
Which
and all
we don't
that,
know.
which you haven't gotten yet.
Okay.
It took longer than a week to get that info, and now they're just probably trying to find you to send you the information.
But we wanted to see if it was possible that Carrie was associated with with the Crimson Syndicate.
Yeah.
We don't know if there's any connection though, right?
For the sake of plot, because Rami is on the ship, your communicators all go off at the same time, and he's like, "Oh, you guys have a message from Ariasynth's government. That's that list of syndicate members that Astrid wanted. Would you like me to peruse it while you guys are still over there dealing with whatever it is you're dealing with?"
Yes, please.
That'd be great.
Okay.
Yes.
So he starts. I was like, I'll let you know if I find his name on there. I'll just do it. It's a pretty long list. So I'll just do a search, a little control F
Yeah, I was
action
gonna say
here.
Control F that.
And yeah, well, I'll let you know whenever it decides to find the name on here. It's going to take a minute, I think. Yeah, but the authorities are like, yeah, if you guys can give us a last name, then absolutely, we'll let you know. But without a last name, there's not much I can do.
We got his first name?
Carrie.
We got his. Okay.
Yeah, Carrie is his first name.
Oh, okay.
And
Yes,
just,
Carrie's the new Ashley. There's one on every block.
yep.
By the way, what was in that chest you never opened all the way, Vasquez?
I'll save that for later. Still,
Did you reclip it?
yeah. She brought it back with her when you guys. Like, well, I mean, this will get me some passage off of here, so that's good. But if the offer, I mean, I'll come with you guys. I mean, and she's kind of looking at you. I mean, you guys could probably use a little bit of muscle, a little bit more muscle.
I mean, I'm for it, but it's not my choice.
Put it to the
Captain.
vote.
Find a
Group
new
choice.
crew. What do you think?
She did good work today.
What's been my vibe on her throughout this?
That's a good question.
Like, I know there's no insight check, but like, what would that be?
She's really composed. Clearly, she spent a very long time as a Marine. And then she was, from the sound of it, it sounds like she was more of like the mercenary Marine type. But it looks like she used to be part, from the way she's talked so far, she used to be part of a crew of other Marines, but left for reasons she is not disclosing at this point.
Spent some time with the space police and potentially was a bounty hunter.
Well, met them. Didn't spend time with them
Gotcha.
in the traditional sense, but it sounds kind of like when she was talking about Arden, that she was present with that, but didn't really
Gotcha.
talk to them or anything.
And you didn't betray us during our times together, and you turned over a bounty hunter to the authorities. So yes, I believe you've proven yourself trustworthy. And
What are your plans after this?
Even
if you come with us, what's your goals?
I mean, just hop around, explore a bit more, have freedom a little bit.
Respect.
Yeah.
It's fine with me.
I'll forego my usual wages. This 120,000 credits will keep me going for a while. So
Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, just don't blow up our ship.
no, I hope you like diverse cuisine.
I do. I actually do. I enjoy trying new things. When she says that, your communicators go off again, and it's Rami. Like, so didn't take that long apparently. So Carrie's last name is Feinheld.
Feinheld.
So make of that what you will. There's no photos from the syndicate list. I went ahead and I plugged the black box into our computer. Speaking of, we've got, it looks like 2 files have been decompiled from the ship. So you guys will probably look at that. I'm not going to bother with looking at that stuff. It's probably over my head anyway. But I'll look at the black box data. I'll see if I can find a photo of him. But at least with his last name, you'll be able to at least report that to the authorities and see if they know anything about that.
No, we're still there. We could do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Rami.
No problem. By the way, AI Fiat is asking me what everyone wants for dinner. So just giving you a heads up. He's getting a little feisty.
I just want chef's choice tonight.
Find out what the menu options are.
Yes.
Well, we'll deal with that later. I gotta pull it up.
Just
Yes.
have
So no, we
a-
report to the authorities the full name and ask if there's any activity in this area of a Carrie Feinheld.
Carrie Feinheld, he was typing away at his computer. Well, there was a ship. It was that's weird. It was a close escort ship. That's weird. That's very strange. But that name did show up on the dossier. But they only stayed here long enough to get some fuel, and then they left about a day later.
Why is that odd?
Well, close escorts are not. I mean, they're fine vessels, but they're kind of terrible at the same time. So it's just weird that that's the one that came here. They're not really meant for like combat. They've always kind of sucked at that. You would know that from your time in the Navy, Kalen, that they work okay in certain spots, but the moment they're thrown into like actual space combat, it just all falls apart.
Sure.
There's better ships for that.
Any record of where they were headed?
He pulls a data card. It's like, just you can update your astrogation with this. Any reason why you need that though?
Nothing that we could freely share without potentially
Yeah,
compromising
bounty hunter stuff. Okay, I get it.
Also,
Nothing personal.
Ah,
we believe him to be a member of the Crimson Syndicate.
Oh yeah, take those fuckers down.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay, great.
Anyway, thank you for your assistance today.
Yes, thank you for bringing this douchebag in.
Absolutely.
You know, he was markedly composed until the end there too. He was very freely sharing information on the ride over, and then he got a little paper baggie at the end, but that's all right.
Oh,
Yeah.
on that note, we're fairly sure that 2 of his accomplices recovered the stash of drugs that was in his hotel room.
It doesn't shock me.
So,
Well, at least this guy's gone, so that's one less runner off the streets.
yep.
Well, thank you very much. If you ever find any more of these jerks, just bring them in.
Before we leave this planet, do you know, and maybe Vasquez, you know, is there any sort of science facility where they sell things? No.
Ooh, or an armor store.
No, this planet doesn't have that. I had to bring my own. But let's look at wherever you guys are going next. You can always order it in advance and it'll be ready for you there. So
Oh, perfect.
Ooh, online shopping?
Catalog
Yes.
order. Because I have thoughts for the lab.
yes, yeah, we can definitely do that. But yeah, I'll show you where you want to order that stuff from. So yeah, you guys can head back to the ship, and yeah, you can hear Rami exasperatedly talking to AI Fieri.
On the way back,
It's like, I don't know if they want dessert or not.
on the way back, the captain and I stop and get cowboy hats.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, that's fine. 10 credits apiece.
Yeah.
Are they bedazzled? Or are
Oh,
they
yeah, what kind
just-
of cowboy hats are
If
they?
they weren't before, they are now.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10 credits
So you
apiece.
got city hats. Great.
Those are awesome.
Have we met?
I'm like, oh.
So yeah, when you guys get back in the ship, like I said, you can hear Rami arguing with them. It's like, just make the appetizer you keep talking about. It sounds like they're almost back anyway. Like, all right, big order of sweet potato skins coming right up.
Ooh. I mean, all right.
And then Rami hears the door open up, and he's like, "Oh, it looks like they've come back. Maybe they can finally. You can take their order and be done bothering me, please."
I give him a nice hug and be like, Rami, you've been through a lot. You've clearly been hitting the paperwork. Go take a break in Astrid's big roomy room.
What?
It's fine. No, go lay on the big comfy bed and
Oh,
just
what?
take a break.
roommate.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, this is Vasquez. If you haven't met her, she's a delight.
My God, you are strong.
That's just staying in your room.
Vasquez is staying with me. I don't have a room.
Well,
I was just letting
you-
Rami to go rest in your room. You have such nice space. You have a sitting area.
You also
It's-
invited this new person. You're the first one. So
Why can't he go in your room?
we have a guest
We
room.
do have an extra room.
Yeah, you guys have a fourth room.
Oh, that's right. We're
Yes.
not using it for the bounty anymore.
I mean,
That's
if they
right.
want to have a sleepover and
I
have
mean, if
girls'
he
night,
wants
they
to stay in
certainly
my room,
can.
it's fine.
She does.
Yay, girls' night! I asked the drink machine, Bart, to make us some fruity drinks.
Bart will make you guys some vodka cranberry coolers.
Nice.
That actually sounds great.
Bye.
And then, yeah, so then AI Fieri is also there. It's like, dude, you take some sweet potato skins, dudes.
You take
Yeah, they can
sweet
take some.
potatoes.
And before I let her leave, she's going to show me the catalog so I can order my 2 things for the science lab.
Yeah, well, yeah, and she's going to eat like normal food first, too.
Yes.
AI,
Is Rami hanging out with us? The girls?
He can. Yes, we can all
Okay,
hang
well,
out.
you sent him to my room, so.
So AI Fieri's dinner choices today are Chipotle honey glazed salmon, gourmet barbecue ribs, and veggie tikka masala.
Hey,
Those all sound
these
good.
are
Right?
And for dessert, he is offering up a chocolate lava volcano cake or a key lime pie milkshake.
Oh my God.
This was the best investment to the ship.
Seriously?
This is now a
We're eating,
subplot menu podcast.
For real.
Oh my gosh.
So
can-
you have to make your order before we enter jump space, though, right?
Yes. No, so yes.
You can make it
show me-
whenever.
Wait, are we
But
leaving
not
right
during
away?
jump space.
Yeah, you can. AI Fieri works during jump space.
No. My lab order.
Oh, yeah, you have to do that. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
no.
so, yeah.
Also, before we leave, I wanna go talk to Rami real quick.
yeah.
in my room?
Well, I'd knock and have him.
I don't know why I volunteered your room. I'm sorry.
I don't know either.
It didn't make
But
sense.
now we're hanging out.
But you have
That
the
was
best
cool.
room.
Before we leave, you have to get Aster back on the dance floor.
Trust me,
Let me show you this.
I've seen that before back in our college days.
We need
my
to do this
goodness.
before we leave.
I have stories.
Can I invite myself to girls' night?
Yeah, I see Squid in the door. I'm like, Squid, come in.
Oh yes. And you
Goddamn
see,
slumber
I walk in,
party.
I'm already holding a martini.
Now, does anyone want to look at so you got to do your thing while they're doing that? What would you like to do?
Well, I first I have the astrogation thing. So like, does it take any time to like load into the ship?
No, that takes like a nanosecond. You just plug it in and it shows you the route. It's pretty similar to what Michael showed you, but it showed the direct route that they went.
Oh,
So at least from here to there. So theoretically, on the next planet, you'd be able to kind of keep the path going,
okay.
so to speak.
And there's 2 downloaded files.
There were 2 files that have been uncorrupted.
Sure. So yeah, while the crew is having much needed, downtime.
But let's handle Paul first, so we
Yes.
know what you're doing, because we've denied him shopping trips
No,
twice.
it's fine. I
now.
just
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we
But,
know the shopping. It's just for the audience, really. No, after taking a lap in the lab, I noticed it would be handy to have what I'm used to having in my labs, which is a little float table. So I've just ordered a small float table, which is just a tray with anti-gravity devices, so it keeps your tools with you, or you can eat off of it. It's useful if I'm feeding patients. It's a nice tool to have. And then also an improved bioreaction chamber for growing tissues into compounds. And I've already deducted the credit cost.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, Vasquez shows like, yeah, they'll actually probably, when we show up at the rim, because it takes a couple days to get to the plant side, they'll probably have a docking bay set up, and they'll just have it there waiting for us, most likely. So yeah,
Perfect. This
they'll
is
just be
very
there on the next
convenient.
planet. But yeah, you guys are in space. And so now we'll say you're in space, you jumped, you're all that stuff. So you're on your way to planet number 3. So yeah, that's done. You guys are having a slumber party in the
Yep.
room.
And
So
it's
what?
great.
So it's just because I love this juxtaposition. Like you've got the shopping trip going on, you've got the slumber party scene going on, and then there's you. Like I'm just imagining
Doing
like it's
actual work.
it's like a darker room, like just the light of the computer coming off you, but you can faintly hear
like,
the sound of the
the giggling.
party. Yeah,
Yeah.
the giggling going on.
And there's a glass of water next to it.
Yes.
He's doing the Jurassic Park ripples.
He's got like a big like
There
water.
is.
Yeah, he's got a big
it's
water
the
jug
ripples
now.
from like the heavy
bass.
beat
Yeah.
music.
So the first file is actually nothing too terribly interesting. It's just the ship's registry, like original registry.
Oh,
So it's its original registry number and it's its original name, the Astral Serpent. So,
Astral Serpent.
and then there's like a series of like random numbers. That was its original, ship designation. The second one, though, is the point of origin of the ship, where it was manufactured and where it came from. Where it was manufactured, that planet name, we'll just say, from a planet called Novaria. You have no idea where that is.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
No, you've never heard of it. But after it was created there, it changed hands a few times. It was originally purchased. So you're kind of looking at like a purchase history now. Just some like random like dudes bought it originally. Then a company called Biotech Innovations came into possession of it, which would make sense. Since you saw all that has a science lab in it, it makes sense that that's where it would come from. And so it was there in their possession, and part of the file, it's not the whole thing, but as you go a little bit deeper into the files, you can see where it was stationed at. And this is kind of like the last spot was where it was stationed at before it departed. And then it doesn't have any more information as far as trip destinations go. It was on a cruiser type ship called the Stadium Arcadium.
So I take it that everyone's room has like a computer, like something better than a communicator.
Yeah.
Okay.
Full on desktop or terminals.
Okay. So, I mean, as I'm doing this research, I basically write up a summary of everything, all the highlights, and then I just send it to
Yeah.
their rooms for
Absolutely.
them to read after their downtime.
So we'll say, so after you and Vasquez were done shopping, were you joining the slumber party, or were you just going to go in your room and relax?
I think I was going to pout a little bit and see if I would be invited, but I wasn't going to invite myself to the slumber party.
I mean,
So I was going to be a bit of a loner in the lab and then see what happened. But I don't know how many hours I would do that before I would appear in the doorway.
You wouldn't have to wait long. We're already planning on doing this. Like at some point, Squid kind of like stumbles out and is like, "Where are those guys?"
So
Commander, Doc, you're needed.
you're needed.
But that's all happening while I'm reading, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Drinking
So
your
you're too
water.
focused in
You
on
would
what you
hear-
were doing. You'd
for
hear
the
it, but
muffled
you just
screaming
tune
for
it
you.
out. Your Navy training would kick in, so you would just tune that out while you
Okay.
were researching all that. So what I want to do, so now everyone except Vasquez, well, no, Vasquez is in there too.
Yeah.
So I would like everyone to just make intelligence rolls. You guys are partying pretty good and you're drinking, so the difficulty is going to be pretty fucking high. It's going to be 11.
Oh, God.
We've been rolling 11s a lot tonight.
Yeah.
I did not get an 11.
11 exactly.
Okay.
9.
12.
So
Dang, I rolled a 6
you
and a
see-
5.
So this is just more to see. You don't have to act on this, but you do see his terminal like her terminal in her room, like a notification pops up. It is 100% up to both of you if you want to look at it or if you just want to leave it alone.
Well,
What did we see exactly?
Just a notification.
That like bloop, there's an email.
But it doesn't, it's one of those like on your lock screen, how it doesn't like tell you what
Something popped up.
Yeah.
we are in the truth circle section of the girls' night, so
You don't do anything. I mean, it's not like it's just
Just
delaying
means
the
we'll see it
inevitable.
later. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna yeah.
Okay. So you guys will stay in you're going to stay in the truth circle then, all y'all? So
Never have I ever.
No, I'm crying because I got kicked out of the scouts and no one understands.
Oh, she's a sad drunk.
Astrid's a sad drunk. It's fun drunk until it is immediately sad.
Oh, geez, she falls off the cliff.
I bet Vasquez gives great hugs. Wink across the circle.
I do not.
Her
I
hug-
will give you one though. I will attempt to give you a hug.
Yeah,
And she
that's
like
hug sings
awkwardly
slow.
like,
whole-
Does her bionic arm have like green nails on it?
no. Oh yeah, it does. It does. Sorry. Yeah, it absolutely has that.
Awesome.
I'm
How's
just
the
like,
hug? Is it a
"Would've
good
been So
hug?"
great. I would have been.
She's
the
just so
best.
strong.
Your strength is 12.
That was a good hug.
Oh, damn.
Yes, it's a very sturdy hug. So yeah, so I mean they're doing their thing. So you're there, you got the information. You think by the middle of this trip, of the jump trip, you'll have another file. So like in 2 days, there'll be another file decompiled.
Okay, great.
I love the fact that that rhymes.
Another file meeting.
Another day.
Come with us without a fuss.
Yes.
That was the best.
And is this week 3 of our trade?
This will at the end of it'll be
training?
week
Okay.
3. But before
Okay.
the night ends, you're still there. You just finished reading the Stadium Arcadium part. You hear the very familiar whooshy noise again.
I turn around. Is it Aurelius?
It's Aurelius.
Hello again.
Hello. You seem to be all by your lonesome right now.
Well, the crew worked hard today. They deserve some downtime.
Never ending is a captain's work. You also notice that he's changed clothes. He's not wearing the navy. He's wearing like casual clothes now.
Hey, your uniform is gone, and you said forever, or captain's work is always there. So, were you a captain?
No, I was trying to blend in. I got my timing wrong. I thought you were still in the navy. This is more comfortable, I think. More natural.
You got your timing wrong.
Stop thinking so linearly.
Don't know what that means. May I offer you a drink?
Oh no, I'm just stopping by, you know. I probably won't be around for a little while, but
Where are you going?
well, I have to stay back for a little while.
Everything okay?
Oh yeah, everything's gonna be fine on that part, but no, I just wanted to check in on you. And also I see your ship is decompiling information. That's very exciting for you.
It is. Anything you can do to help it decompile faster?
Absolutely, but I'm not going to. So,
I have to say, and I start to walk a little closer, it makes me uncomfortable, for my crew, that you can just appear here. And I don't know you. You could be endangering us.
oh, that wouldn't happen. I would
Shake on it?
Absolutely. He grabs your hand. It is a warm, flesh and bone hand. And he gives you a good, sturdy handshake.
Okay. The life signs thing, is it on the bridge?
Yeah, the actual scanner. Well, it's a thing you'd be able to like convert to like it would be really unsubtle if you
You'd
were
have to
wanting
walk over to the side station.
So I can't
Yeah.
just see. I
Yeah.
can't glance. Okay, that's fair. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to trust you that you are not a danger to me or my crew.
No, I make a promise for all of eternity that my presence will not cause you any harm.
Well, then can you tell us what the purpose of your presence is?
No, that ruins the fun for me. In any event, enjoy your hunting. And he's gone. And you do get the air that he is not going to be back for a while. Something about the handshake and the whooshiness gives you the vibe. But you confirmed one thing. He really was there.
He was there. I need more water.
As you say that, Squid stumbles in. Where have you been? We have drinks.
Drinks, indeed.
Come on, you work too hard. And then Squid stumbles back out.
I put the bridge to the computer to sleep, and I joined them.